Okay, so yesterday's class was about arrays. Okay, so before we learn array, so previously how you are storing the your any values. So basically for storing any values, you have to declare some variable name, correct? Suppose Rahul. But suppose just you want to add thousands of names, okay, and these are dynamic. So do you think this convention is right? Name one, name two, name three, name 100, name 1000. Yes or no? Right? So what we are came up with is an array. So can anyone explain what is array and why it is required? Guys, you can unmute yourself.
Sir,
Now
to
it's fine.
update or insert or remove an element.
Okay. So basically it is a data structure. Okay. It can have multiple values stored inside it at the same time. And it is dynamic as well. Okay. So how to declare an array? Let name array is equal to two empty braces, square braces. Okay. And how we can add element into it? What is the method?
Dot push.
Correct. So it is an inbuilt method dot push. So suppose I want to push my name here. So what I have to do, firstly, I have to call out the name of the array. Then I have to use the method dot push. And then whatever value I want to push in the array, I will write it. Suppose I want to push my name, Rahul. So if I run it now, it is showing you an array with my name inside it. Suppose I want to add second name. So the same procedure we can do again and again. Okay, Vikas. Now how many elements will be there in my array?
Two
Two.
elements are there.
Two elements will be there because we have pushed two times inside my array. Okay. Suppose I want to delete the last element from my array. What should I do?
Pop operation we can use.
Similar to push operation, we have the pop operation as well. Similar way you have to do name array dot pop. Do we have to pass any argument here?
No, sir.
No, because just here, because it will automatically remove the last element from it. Okay. Now what will be inside my name array? How many elements will be there?
So only one.
Only one because we have used the pop operation which has removed your last name Vikas. Okay, working. So everything inside your JavaScript, basically every method returns you something. Suppose I am pushing here Rahul. So should it be returning me something? Have you done like this? What it will be returning? If I console log here, what it will return? So your dot push operation will return you the new length of the array after pushing. So at this point, what is the length of the array?
One.
One. So it will give you one. See, if similar thing I have done here, what it should be returning me? What will be the new length here?
Oh,
2. Simple as that. But if I console log here, what it will be returning me? Any idea? Any guesses?
Then
See what it will return. It will return me Vikas. The element which you are removing with the dot pop quotation, it will return. So remember this thing, your dot push method will return you the new length of the array, but your dot pop method will return you the element which we are deleting from our array. Simple. Will you be remembering this? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So let's do Control Z. Okay. So this is one method of adding element in my array. What is the second method? What is the second method?
असाइनमेंट असाइन करके सर जैसे
So that is
नेम
the same thing.
ARR
Same
वन
thing. आपने कहीं पे assign किया और आप dot push से कर रहे हैं. I am asking what is the method which we can use without using dot push.
सर ये नहीं पता
Simple है ना. कल आप अगर मैं यहाँ से नहीं करना चाहता तो I can directly add when I'm declaring only. ऐसा ना.
यस सर
वही बात है अभी. पॉप हम नहीं करेंगे अगर तो न्यू एरे में क्या होगा अपने पास. नेम एरे में राहुल एंड विकास. सेम थिंग. Okay. So just tell me one thing. This is our name array and this is our number array. Suppose 18, 19. So what I want is I want these numbers to be added after Rahul and Vikas in the array. What should I do? दो तरीके होंगे इसके. पहला तरीका आप लोगों को पता ही है. क्या हो सकता है? If I want to add the elements of number array, okay. So Jyoti is saying we can do like this. Name array dot push the num array. What will happen if I do like this?
सर 18 will be printed after the विकास
No, see, it will become a 2D array. This array will now contain a third element, which is the full array, this full array. Let's see if I printing. See, can you see this? Yes, guys. My name array, the third element of it is number array. But do I want the result like this? No, I want directly 18 and 19. Correct? So there is a operator which is rest operator. Is it done in the class?
नो सर
No. Okay. So this works like this. So let me declare a new array. Let array equal to, हम एक array declare करेंगे जिसके अंदर हमें पहले एलिमेंट्स जो चाहिए वो है डॉट 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 थ्री डॉट वी हैव टू यूज name array. Then the second argument will be your num array. So let's print console.log your new array. I hope this works. Same result it is showing. Correct? सेवन लाइन क्या है? रेस्ट ऑपरेटर, ठीक है, रेस्ट ऑपरेटर क्लास में नहीं हुआ है तो अभी हम इसको रहने देते हैं. ओके, इट विल बी डन. No issues. You guys are getting confused. So one thing we can do is, if you want to add after this, so we can make use of for loop. Okay, ठीक है. For loop, you know, for loop, while loop. Yes. Okay. So I want to add all the elements of your number array into my name array. So on which loop I should use the for loop? On which array? The number of elements I want to push on that array only I will use the for loop on the second num array. So let's see. For let I equal to 0. Why 0? Because the first index of the array is
0.
0 only. Correct. And I should go till your num array dot length. Correct. Num array dot length will be 3. And I will go till 2 only because we are using less than operator. Correct. Whenever it comes on 3, it will just break from there. So I plus plus. Now just tell me if I console log here I, what will happen?
It will print 0, 1,
0, 1, 2. And don't you think 0, 1, 2 are the indexes of this num array? Yes or no?
2. Yes.
18 is at the 0th index, 19 is at the first index, and 20 is at the last index. So what we can do is we can make use of these indexes. So if I am printing console.log num array of I, don't you think it will print num array of 0, 1, number of 1 and 2? Correct. Let's run it. Can we see 18, 19, and 20? Don't you think we got the result that we want to push in a name array? So instead of console logging, can we do name array dot push this thing? Correct.
Yes.
We are pushing from here. So let's console our name array. Do you think the 18, 19, 20 will be there? Okay. Sakshi, what do you want to know? Line number 8. In line number 8, we are just pushing the elements of num array inside our name array one by one using the for loop. This for loop will be iterating through your num array, iterating through every element. Okay, every element we are getting here. I will be the index. So num array of 0 will be 18. It will be pushed inside our name array at the first iteration. हाँ, एक ही बारी में हम कर सकते हैं इसको, क्योंकि I will be iterating from 0, 1 and 2. तभी मैंने I को आपको पहले प्रिंट करके दिखाया था. See, we are getting the indexes of num array. So guys, tell me one thing. What is the length of num array? 3. So if I do num array of 2, what will be printed? 20. ये क्लियर है सबको? 2 will be the last index. So तो आपकी जो लेंथ होगी एरे की, उसका जो लास्ट इंडेक्स होगा which is num dot length -1. करेक्ट. इस 2 की जगह हम क्या ले सकते हैं? num array dot length minus 1. Will it be the same thing? We will get the number only. Number array dot length is 3, minus 1 is 2. So what we are getting finally is num array of 2. Simple. Same thing what you will print it. Similarly, if you want to get the first element, you can directly put 0. You will get 18. Yes or no? Now the thing is, suppose the length is 3. Now if I want to print num array of 7, now what will you print it? Will we get any error or something like this? Error, nothing. Space, no. Wrong output. We will be getting undefined. See? So whenever you are declaring this, okay, what is happening inside your computer is your RAM is allocating some memory for this number array. Okay. And in that memory, there are multiple blocks. Okay. So in the first block, you have given the value 18. Second may you have given the value 19. And third may you have given the value 20. But the other blocks, is there anything filled in there? No. Can we say that 18, 19, and 20 are defined in the blocks, but the other boxes are undefined? Simple. If anything that is not defined, if you want to print that, it will give you undefined. Okay. Suppose you want to print console.log something. What will be the error?
Something is not defined.
Something is not defined. It is just showing you that. Correct. In the other words, can you say something is undefined? If it is not defined, then it is undefined. Yes or no? Same thing is happening with the array itself. We are console logging the index which is not present, or if it is present but some anything is not there, so it will just show you undefined. Simple. No, but it prints when print. साक्षी क्या बोल रहे हो आप बोलो. Where you want to use the empty string? Sakshi, the thing is, other people are not getting the context, what you are saying in the chat. Okay, you can unmute yourself and ask. Okay, so guys, just tell me one thing. If I want to update my first index of this num array to 40, how we can update it? One thing is we can add it in my num array. Okay, if I want to update it 29, it will get updated. But what if I don't have any access to this num array from directly inserting? What will be the second method? Can we use the index?
Yes.
If I do num array of 1 equal to 29, will it be updated?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the way to update the array. You can see middle one is 29 now. Okay. What else was done? Okay, so these all things must be done yesterday. Anything extra that is done yesterday in the class? Yes, no, guys, you can put 1 and 0 in the chat. 1 means other thing was done. 0 means not done. Nahi? Okay, so let's do some interesting things. You might. Okay, suppose there are multiple elements, 24, 45, and 56. Okay, so suppose I want to delete only 24 from here. What we can do? Only the second index I want to delete. What we can do? Is there any method, you know?
For loop and check for 24. Or
Now,
index
suppose
number.
there are multiple 24s, then I want to only delete the second index.
So index पे एक condition में index डाल के.
Rahul is saying num array dot pop और इसमें आप 2 डाल दो ऐसा. Will this work? देखो पॉप के अंदर आप कुछ भी डाल लो वो डिलीट तो लास्ट एलिमेंट ही करेगा. इट विल द आर्ग्यूमेंट डजंट मैटर देयर. Okay, if I run it now, what will show? The last element is deleted only. Correct? So pop is not the correct way. If you know the index, suppose second index पे हमें हटाना है, so what we can use is firstly, so we can use for loop. It will go till thus we have done num array dot length तक जाएगा I plus plus and then you can use the if condition. But उसके लिए आपको ना एक नया array बनाना पड़ेगा उसको. Empty array इसके अंदर हम push करेंगे. If I is not equal to 2, then only push. Array dot push num array of I. Will this work? ये syntax समझा आप लोगों को? What I am saying, अगर आपका index 2 नहीं है तभी push करो. Otherwise, it will just do nothing. Now, if I console my array, don't you think the first 24 has been removed? Isn't? But if I want these two elements should be deleted, 24 and 45, what I can do is we can use OR operation. I is not equal to 3 also. It should not be added. Correct? This OR operator you already know, I guess. Yes or no? AND operator or
Yes, sir.
operator. Yeah. So if your
Yes.
I is not equal to 2 or it is not equal to 3, then only it will push. So these two elements will be deleted. Let's run it. It seems to be not working. Why not? I is not equal to 3, not equal to 2. Then it should push. Okay, we have to use the AND operator because we are using NOT operator. Okay,
Yes, sir. And
that's why it is not. Now let's see. Can we say that the middle two elements are deleted from now? 24 and 45?
yes, sir.
Yes. But the thing is, this thing is taking a lot of time because we are using for loop also and we are using some extra space also. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? There should be a simpler thing to do if you want to delete from middle.
Yes, sir.
So as you have learned about push and pop method, there is another method. which is dot splice. Okay, and how to use dot splice? You have to do something like this. Same, using the array dot splice, and it wants two arguments. First argument is on which index you want to delete the item. So where is 24?
Sir, on 2.
On second index. And from here, how many elements you want to remove? Suppose I want to remove 24 only.
Hmm.
So how many elements I want to remove?
1.
One. The second argument it takes is how many numbers you want to delete. 1. Now I run this. Can we say that it is removed? Now suppose I want to remove these three elements, 24, 45, and 24. So if I just change it to 1 to 3, so it will remove three elements starting from the second index. So 24, 45, and 24 will be deleted directly. What will be remaining? 18, 19, and 20. See? Working. Was this interesting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So there is another method which is slice. Num array dot slice, and it only takes one argument. Suppose I want to have the fourth argument. So anyone guess what will happen from there? What do you think from this name, slice?
So from the last 24 is going to be
It will just divide it into two parts. This is what slice means. Now, if you see what will be happening, nothing is changed. Why nothing is changed? So let's console this. I already told you every method should return you something. What this will be returning? Let's see. It is returning you the sliced version. Yes or no? From the fourth index. Got it. So what this method does is it will not mutate your original array. It will just return you a new array which you have to store somewhere. Okay. So instead of consoling, you can do something like this also. Let array equal to numarray dot slice this, and you can just print your array. Working the same way? Correct. So you have to remember this. Dot splice will change the elements in the original array, but dot slice will always return you a new array. Okay, it will not mutate your original array anytime. Done? Any method, anything you don't understand till now? Whatever we have done? Because arrays are very important in your coding journey. Your arrays, objects, these methods, all are very important. Easy? Okay, let's jump on to your assignments. Yesterday's assignment was arrays. Yeah. Let's jump on to this. Okay. There are 10 problems. Okay. So which one you want me to discuss? We will discuss 3 problems. Whichever gets the maximum vote, we will discuss them. Just put in the chat. From the starting, what is the first problem you want to discuss? Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Others? How many people are there? 14 only. Why your teammates are not showing? Okay. So we will discuss second, third, and ninth. Okay. Okay. Let's discuss. So printing array is very easy. Printing array in horizontal manner is also pretty easy. You just see. Okay. So to iterate over each and every element, do we need to use the loop? Yes or no? Yes. So how to run the loop over this array? So let I equal to 0 till I lesser than n, I plus plus. N is the length of the array. It is already given. So if I console here, array of I, what it will be giving me? It will be giving me all the elements of the array, but I want them in the horizontal direction. So what you can do is, so let bag equal to, do anyone know what I have done here? I have just declared a variable with an empty string. Okay. Now what we can do is we can just add up elements inside my bag. So if I do bag equal to bag plus array of I, and we will just console our bag after the for loop, not inside the for loop, because it will be printed again and again. We want the result only one time. Okay. If I just print the bag, what will be happening? Can we see that every element got added up, or you can say concatenated inside my bag? Yes or no? But is it the same output we want? We want with the space also. So whenever you are adding elements inside our bag, we can add a empty space also. Correct. Now let's see. We are getting the correct result. Correct. Now if I submit this, accepted. Correct. Guys, any issues in it? This is a pretty short method to do this, but do you want to know another shortcut to do? We can do it in the single line only. There is an inbuilt method inside our array to do the same thing. Do you want to know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just comment it out. What we can do is you can just do console.log array.join. What it will do, every element of the array will get joined by each other. Join means left to right. Let's see. Can you see this? Every element got joined by comma. It is the default method. It will join like this. But if you want to join it by some empty string, now if I run this, it will just join them side by side, every element of it. Similarly, if you just add this hyphen in between, they will be joined with the hyphen. Correct. If I just use space, it will just join by space also. This is the desired output we want. Let's submit this. It will also get accepted. Got it? Interesting, no? How to just print by joining the array. Okay, let's move on. Print array traversal. अभी हमें उल्टा करना है बस काम. Okay, यहाँ पे डॉट जॉइन नहीं चलेगा आपका. डॉट जॉइन विल जस्ट. ओके, उसका भी देखेंगे. Firstly, just copy paste this. Copy. Paste. अरे यहाँ पे copy paste नहीं चलता यार. Okay, no issues. So let's do the same
So
thing
it
that
is
we
done.
have done. Okay. Sorry. वहां पे हम क्या कर रहे थे, 0 से लेके एंड तक जा रहे थे, एंड तक. करेक्ट. यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, यूज क्लिक पेस्ट नहीं चलता है. कैन आई ऑल्सो यूज सेम ऑन ओजी असाइनमेंट? नहीं नहीं, यू कैन यूज द सेम. the way I'm solving that thing you're asking, no? क्योंकि ये छोटे कोड होते हैं, इसमें कोई प्रेशर नहीं है, क्योंकि everyone will going to use the same thing only. Okay, so here we will go reverse. I equal to n, but is n the last index of the array or n minus 1?
N minus
n
1.
minus 1. So we will start from n minus 1, not n. If you start with n, it will show you undefined. I greater than equal to 0, and
0.
I should I do minus minus plus plus?
Minus minus.
Minus minus, because it is a reverse loop. Same thing you can do. That plus equal to array of I plus an empty space, and let's console. You're back. Working fine?
Yes.
Yes. Now let's see if there is a shortcut exists on array dot console. करना पड़ेगा. Console dot log array dot join by empty space. It will just be the last thing only. 1 to 5 it will print. 1 3 2 4 5. Achha, it is given the same way, no issues. But we want the reverse, so I guess there is a method reverse also. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it is working. Okay, reverse करने के लिए there is a method dot reverse, और उसके बाद we are joining with the space. Fine. Yes, JavaScript is pretty amazing. It has many shortcuts if you discover. Okay, but अगर किसी को methods का नहीं पता, what he will do? He will run a loop, concatenate, then console. Correct. So this is a difference between experience and a fresh developer. Correct. Fresh developer could also do the same things, but it will take a lot of time to him. But the experienced one knows the secrets. Okay, these things you can find in the documentation. Okay, everything is there in the documentation. There are multiple things. Okay, even array, odd array, you can do. You want this minimum in the array? If you can do the minimum in the array, you can do the max in the array. Okay. Okay. So what the question want is, you are given an array and you want to print the minimum, the element which is minimum in number. You want to print that. Okay. So how we can do it? To find the minimum element, firstly we have to loop through it. Let I equal to from 0 to I lesser than, you can run the reverse loop as well, there is no issue, I plus plus, it will iterate through all the elements, and from there we want the minimum element, and let minimum equal to, now there are two things, you have to declare this minimum with the maximum number supported by JavaScript, correct? After that you can compare it with the array elements, and then what will happen? You just update it. We can update the variable, isn't it? So what will be the highest number supported by JavaScript? Highest integer. Does anyone know? Infinity. Correct. The highest number supported is, it is not infinity, but to say we can just write infinity. So we have to do like this. Let's print our console minimum. What is the minimum number we have? Infinity. Is my spelling correct? Infinity. Now, let's see whether what is the minimum number. It is just showing anything. Okay, no issues. Okay. So here we will get all the elements of our array, and we will compare it with our minimum element. If this is our current element, array of I, if it is smaller than minimum, can we say that we have find the minimum element? If array of I is smaller than minimum, then minimum is not the minimum number, correct? So what we have to do, we have to update this minimum with the array of I because it is smaller. So minimum equal to array of I. Now it will loop through it again and again, and at the end of the loop, what we will find is our minimum element. Okay. Now let's print our minimum. Can we say 1 is there? If this 5 was 0, then what was the minimum element?
Zero.
0 only. So instead of 1, it should show us 0 only. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. There is a shortcut on console.log. Math is the inbuilt library of JavaScript. Dot minimum. If I do like this, it supports two elements, 5 or 8. What is the minimum is from there, from them? 5 or 8?
I.
5. It will give you 5. But if I add the third element, which is smaller, will this support it? Let's see. It is supporting that. Okay. Add another. Will this support? 0. Okay, it is supporting. So how we can add all the elements in this mat.minimum ke parameter mein? How? Can I add the array itself? Will it work? Nahi, not a number. Array is not a number. If I join it, will it work? It will not work because array.join returns you a string, not a number. Then I guess it will work. Array. The rest operator is not done in the class, so you might not know this. But this is kind of a shortcut to find the minimum in the array. Okay. So what it will do now, this will just provide all the elements of your array to this mat.net. Okay, one by one. You need to just remember this. Otherwise, for now, you can use it like this. Okay. Similarly, if you want to find the maximum, what you have to do, the maximum number should be the smallest one initially, so that if we compare, it will just consume. So minus infinity. If your array of I is greater than max, so max will be array of I, and we have to use console this max. Now instead of 1, it should show us 5. Okay. Same thing you can do here with mat.max. Okay. Okay. I guess now I won't solve any other problems because it will be pretty easy for you then. Okay. Just read the documentation for the array, find out what are the methods available to you and how you can use it in your upcoming assignment. Okay. Sum of array you want? I see. वहां पे हम बैग में डाल देते ना इन सबको. अभी आप एक सम नाम के वेरिएबल में ऐड अप करते हो, जैसे उसमें स्ट्रिंग के लिए साथ कर रहे थे, इसमें जीरो के साथ करो. ओके, दैट विल बी इजी. ओके, ठीक है गाइस. इफ यू हैव एनी अदर डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क.
सर मेरा एक HTML का डाउट था थोड़ा सा, मतलब.
हाँ, यू कैन आस्क.
सर मैं स्क्रीन शेयर करूं?
यस, यू कैन शेयर.
ओके सर. सर इज इट विजिबल?
यप, विजिबल.
सर जैसे कि मैंने इस पे क्लिक किया तो ये पूरा फॉर्मेट चेंज हो जा रहा है, जबकि मैं इस पे बैक कर दे रही हूँ तो सही हो रहा है, जैसे कोड के अकॉर्डिंग होना चाहिए था.
किस पे क्लिक कर रहे हो?
सर ये एलिमेंट्स के बराबर जो लिखा हुआ है
हाँ
टॉगल डिवाइस टूल बार.
हाँ, इसके अकॉर्डिंग ही चलेगा वो. दिस इज द
सर तो
करेक्ट वे टू
नॉर्मल
फाइंड.
मैंने इस पे से हटा दिया, मैंने इस पे से
नहीं
रिमूव कर दिया तो फिर ये नॉर्मल जो हमारा कोड दिखा था उसके अकॉर्डिंग चल रहा है.
नहीं, देयर इज अ लेफ्ट राइट एम्प्टी स्पेस, वो आपको दिखेगा वहां पे. It should also work according to your flow. Okay.
सर पर वो स्मॉल
Read.
स्क्रीन का जो कोड था, स्मॉल स्क्रीन का जो कोड दिखा था,
अच्छा, वो वर्क नहीं कर रहा.
हाँ वो इसे जो एलिमेंट्स के बराबर में जो बटन है उसे मैं रिमूव कर दी थी तो सही चल रहा है.
It should work here also. I don't know why it is not working.
कोड तो मैंने नॉर्मल लिखा
Can you
है
check?
जैसे अक्सर के.
ठीक है. Can you check on some other browser as well?
सर विजुअल स्टूडियो पे तो सही चल रहा है
Okay, other
और
browsers में check करो एक बार.
माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एज पे भी ऐसे ही हो रहा है जैसे इस पे हो रहा है गूगल क्रोम पे.
Okay, then there might be an issue with your code only.
मैं दिखाती हूँ एक सेकेंड में. मैं इस पे से रिमूव कर दे रही हूँ तो अब सही चलेगा. यस सर, हाँ इस पे मैंने क्लिक कर दिया फिर से गलत हो गया.
No, no. Then your code is fine because it is showing here one by one.
सर
Okay, no
कोड
issues.
तो
There
ये
might be
गया
a glitch in
नॉर्मल,
it.
मैंने
No
बॉटम.
issues. तो चल रहा है आपका कोड. वरना वो
जैसे सर
वैसे भी नहीं चलता फिर वन रो में.
जैसे मैंने इस पे किया तो इस पे चलेगा अच्छे से, पर एज पे और गूगल क्रोम पे नहीं,
Do you know how
नहीं
to
हो पा रहा
deploy
है अभी मैंने
sites
इस पे।
on Netlify?
नहीं सर, मेरा लॉगिन ही नहीं हुआ था उसमें, आधार कार्ड मांगा, मैंने सबमिट किया, उसके बाद कुछ ओपन ही नहीं हुआ साइन
Okay,
अप।
फिर आपने सबमिट कैसे किया फिर असाइनमेंट्स?
सर कोड पेन पे किया था, उस पे भी चल रहा है, मैं
ठीक है,
असाइनमेंट अभी
तो एक काम करो,
कोड की।
कहीं पे ऑनलाइन इसको डिप्लॉय करके फिर अपने मोबाइल पे ट्राई करो। ओके, मोबाइल पे स्मॉल स्क्रीन रहती है, करेक्ट?
GIT
ओके
हब
सर,
पेजेस
मैं
में
ट्राई
खोल सकते
करती
हैं।
हूँ।
ठीक है।
किस पे?
GIT हब पेजेस पे।
गिटहब पेज पे अभी
ठीक
रहने
है,
दो,
मैं
कहीं और डिप्लॉय करके, या तो वार्सल पे कर लो,
वार्सल पे भी कर सकते हैं,
व्हाट्सएप।
GIT हब पेजेस पे भी कर सकते हैं।
या समटाइम्स क्रोम्स बिहेव्स अनएक्सपेक्टेडली।
सर ऐसे मार्क्स तो नहीं कटेंगे, क्योंकि मैंने कोड तो ये वाला ही सबमिट किया है।
नहीं, नो इसमें मार्क्स नहीं।
ओके सर, ठीक है सर, मैं करती हूँ फिर डिप्लॉय
ठीक
से।
है, ओके। गाइस, एनी अदर डाउट्स? किसी को डाउट है तो आप हैंड रेज कर दीजिए, अदरवाइज यू कैन ड्रॉप।
हेलो हेलो सर।
या अंकुश।
सर क्या असाइनमेंट के बारे में डाउट था।
हाँ,
तो जो सुपर हीरो वाला असाइनमेंट था,
विच असाइनमेंट?
सुपर हीरो वाला,
सुपर यू रिज्यूमे या?
ये, सर वो असाइनमेंट को अपलोड लिंक अपलोड कर दी थी,
हम्म
बट अब मैंने जो जोमेटो वाले की लिंक अपलोड करी तो उधर सुपर हीरो वाले में भी जोमेटो वाली लिंक होगी
नहीं, अपने
ऑटोमेटिकली।
सेम सेम जगह ऑटोमेटिक कैसे हो सकता है इतना? अपने सेम लिंक पे आप, वो जोमेटो चल रहा है अभी?
यस।
मेरा ऐसा होना तो नहीं चाहिए। कहाँ पे आपने डिप्लॉय किया था?
नेटली फाइव।
नेटलीफाई पे नहीं होता है यार, उसमें मैंने भी कई बार यूज किया उसको। आपको अलग से डिप्लॉय करना पड़ता है नए फोल्डर में। आपने क्या किया होगा, सेम ही
लिंक
लिंक
पे
को
जो
अपडेट कर
लिंक
दिया होगा।
और सर
सेम लिंक को आपने अपडेट कर दिया होगा दीदी।
नोट्स
ऐसे चलना नहीं चाहिए, वो अलग अलग ही डिप्लॉय
नेट
होते हैं।
पे भी
सेम
नेट
लिंक
पे भी
आपको
जो
प्रोवाइड नहीं करेगा वो।
लिंक
देखो यार, अभी क्या ही कर सकता हूँ मैं उसमें तो। आपके लिंक्स ब्लॉक हो गए थे।
नेट पे भी जो लिंक
नेक्स्ट
करी थी
नेक्स्ट
वो
टाइम से
भी
ध्यान
नहीं
रखना
होगी।
उसमें। जब भी आप उसमें नया कुछ भी डिप्लॉय कर रहे हो तो मेक श्योर करो नई फोल्डर में जाए, पुराने में अपडेट मत करो। यस मीर, आप क्या पूछ रहे हो? मीर, आप स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकते हो?
ओके सर। सर ये क्वेश्चन।
So you are given two numbers stored in variable number and k. You have to print all the numbers such that I should be divisible by k. Okay. Console log I. सही है आपका कोड, क्या इशू?
सर ले नहीं रहा बट।
के स्मॉल आएगा आपका, के बड़ा लिखा है। के कैपिटल में नहीं
केस
आएगा,
स्मॉल
स्मॉल
होगा।
के आएगा। हाँ, स्मॉल के से।
ओके सर। और ये एक है, इसमें भी शायद कैपिटल किया हमने।
हम्म
सर इतना थोड़ा थोड़ा भी मतलब।
आप पैरामीटर्स में देखो ना, उसमें नंबर और के आपको स्मॉल में दिया है।
जी सर।
केस सेंसिटिव लैंग्वेज है उसकी।
तो इसमें सर एक बार
इसमें क्या किया आपने, सम काउंट करंट पार्टिकल काउंट इज लेस देन के, वो 1 से स्टार्ट होगा काउंट और लेस देन इक्वल टू के तक जाएगा। तो करंट मल्टीपल एन क्यों लिखा है आपने?
जी सर।
करंट मल्टीपल एन क्यों लिखा है? देखो उसमें आपको जो मल्टीपल चाहिए ना, आपके कोड के अकॉर्डिंग मैं एडजस्ट करता हूँ इसको, 1 से चाहिए और इक्वल टू के तक जाएगा। करंट मल्टीपल क्रॉस काउंट, अगर ये मल्टीपल आपका y से डिजिबल है तो सब में ऐड हो जाएगा, जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई बाय काउंट। वो काउंट से मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद ही तो मल्टीपल बनेगा ना।
हाँ
तो ये मिस्टेक आपकी। टाइम लिमिट एक्सीडेड, कहाँ पे जा रहा है आगे? सम प्लस इक्वल टू दिस काउंट प्लस प्लस। अच्छा, काउंट प्लस प्लस आपको इफ के बाहर करना है, क्योंकि इफ कंडीशन इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि वो हर बार चलेगी, करेक्ट। बट अब काउंट हर
सर।
बार इंक्रीज करना है, ठीक है।
ओके सर। और लास्ट सर ये वाली एक तो
सारे ही करा लो।
सर बाकी सारे कर लिए, मतलब उसमें तो के को लेके प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी।
ठीक है। You are given a number stored in this num. Check if the number is prime or not. If the stored number is prime, print yes, otherwise no. ठीक है, क्या कर रहे हो आप? Lesser than, return no directly, ठीक है। Number equal to 2, print yes, else I आपका 2 से लेके इसमें क्वालिटी नंबर तक जा रहे हो आप। इसमें ये कंसोल तो हर बार ही चलेगा, नहीं लगता आपको? ये भी चलेगा और वो भी चलेगा एक साथ, ये तो बिहेवियर नहीं चाहिए ना अपने को।
दोनों एक साथ चलेगी।
ये इफ कंडीशन अगर चल जाती है तो ये कंसोल चलेगा,
हाँ
इफ नहीं चलेगी तो भी एल्स में कंसोल चलने वाला है हमेशा। यस तो आपका आउटपुट आना ही आना है अगर नंबर 2 से ऊपर है, नो का कुछ पता नहीं। देखो ये सारा है, तो मैं इसको 8 कर देता हूँ तो नो भी आ रहा
नो
है, यस भी
यस
आ रहा है। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग लाइक दिस, व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, आपको पता है कि प्राइम नंबर सिर्फ दो इंटीजर से डिवाइड होता है, एक 1 से और एक खुद से, करेक्ट। तो
हाँ
आप स्टार्ट से स्टार्ट करो, आई इक्वल टू 1 से लेके आई लेसर देन इक्वल टू नम तक, आई प्लस प्लस ए नंबर मॉड आई इक्वल टू 0, दैट मीन्स डिवाइड हो रहा है वो, तो डिवाइड हो रहा है तो हम काउंट प्लस प्लस कर लेंगे। अभी वो अगर काउंट 2 रहा, मीन्स 1 से डिवाइड हुआ और कुछ से, तो वो प्राइम है, अदरवाइज नहीं है। 2 से ज्यादा रहेगा तो प्राइम नहीं है ना। अभी आप बाहर चेक करोगे, ए नंबर इक्वल टू 2, दैट मीन्स वो प्राइम है, करेक्ट।
यस सर।
एल्स नो, ये प्राइम नहीं है तो नो आ गया, अदरवाइज Yes, रहेगी।
ओके सर,
पार्शियल
लिख सकते हैं।
नम नहीं, हमें काउंट चेक करना है। ठीक है,
और सर वो कैप 7 वाली जो कैप 5 जो शो कर रही थी उसमें क्या करना था?
उसमें कैप 7 वाले में आपको सबमिट करना है बस, जो हो रहा है।
हाँ,
एक में भी किया तो इनफ, सेम ही असाइनमेंट है ना पूरा।
जी सर। सर इसमें मतलब 7 कैप 7 में इसमें तो सबमिट कर चुके हैं, फिर
ठीक है,
असाइनमेंट में
चलेगा।
क्या सबमिट करना है इसमें सर?
नहीं, आप कह रहे हो ना सबमिट नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे कुछ भी, वो
नहीं
एक में ही
सर,
करना है
इसमें तो
आपको,
सबमिट
एक में ही करना है,
एवुलेशन वाले में ना।
या एक में ही करना है जहाँ पे हो रहा
ओके सर।
है। ओके, चलो ठीक है गाइस, गुड नाइट।